Hi everyone. I am going to scrapbook something that was not actually on my planned list at all, because I've been just trying to work on the grandkids. And anyhow, I was doing the yoga pictures yesterday, and oh, I guess it's glitter. Anyhow, I was doing the yoga pictures yesterday, and this must have been in with the yoga pictures because it's my yoga daughter. And they had a big snowstorm. It was in March of 2017, and anyhow, she had posted this, and I think I seen it a few years later when and I had screenshot it and put it on my phone. So it's like I had printed it out but didn't really plan on scrapbooking it. But anyhow, I had this yoga paper out and this came up, and I thought, oh, that looks really neat with that. So I thought, oh, I'd just like to put it on there. And excuse me, I dropped something, I'm looking for it. Okay, so I thought, I loved how that looked. I mean, that would have been good enough for me. But anyhow, I had all these scraps out. I was kind of going through scraps because I have like this overabundance of scraps. And so anyhow, I laid this down with it, and I thought, oh, that looks way cool. And then I was trying all these other blues because I just like the blues and the gold, how that pretty that looked. And so, just a minute. I dropped my washi tape and it went rolling underneath the desk and picked up all the cobwebs. I guess it's time to get out the robot. But anyhow, so I planned on doing that. And so then I laid out some other things I thought with it, that I thought I liked with it. And then I went in and grabbed a mat and put that on there, and I thought, I mean, I'm one of these people that I would just like to mat everything. And so last times I mat it before I even lay it down on the thing, and it's like, I don't like it with that white behind there. It just takes away from the photo. So anyhow, I thought, well, maybe if I had some blue paper. Well, I did not have any blue paper that looked good with it, but I had this blue velvet from, oh my gosh, it's probably been in there for 24 years. I don't know. It would have been so long ago. So I am gonna back it on that. And I've already got these three backed here. So I mean, this whole thing is like scraps. And now this is a Jen Hadfield Peaceful Heart. And then I actually cut it too much. So I thought, okay, I guess I'm gonna layer that too, because I was just gonna get out of the piece. I thought, well, I'll just put the white underneath it, because I'd considered the white anyway. So I thought, I'm just gonna put the white. And so I've got that all layered together, so you don't have to see me do that. But I'm gonna layer it on this blue velvet, and it's just the thin line, but I just really like how that looks with it. I mean, it does so much more than, you know, Janet from RTS Scrapbooking would say it's mood and feel, and this does not have the mood or the feel to me. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna start with that. And put that on there. And I've just got like 1/8 of an inch. So there's that. I mean, to me it's like, oh, that's good right there. But I'm gonna put it on this. I love this sparkle blue. It was a little bit I had left from doing some vacation pictures, so I'm gonna put that on there, and this might take more than just that tape, but I'll add glue later. Okay, and then I am just gonna offset this. So this is just gonna be a game of layers today for me. And there's glitter on everything because I'm going to be using glitter snowflakes. So, okay, so my picture at the end is going to be I would say mostly straight, and the other things are going to be kind of crooked. Okay, and then I've got this, I've got it at Tuesday morning. I think it was a Heidi Swap piece, and I'm going to stick it underneath here. Now, I personally thought I'd be using it for that pink someday, but I'm going to put it underneath here, and I'm going to cut off a little bit of it because maybe I can use it for something else, because it's kind of a fun piece. Transparency with the gold foil stripes. So I'm going to be tucking that underneath there too. And that's probably right about there, so I guess I'll just go ahead and tape that. And let's see. Okay, make sure I got it all underneath there. Okay. And so really I had been looking through my scraps, and then I also got out my little, it's like I'm thinking, oh, I want something wintry, but I didn't want to add a whole bunch of color. I thought, just the navies and these kind of wintry blues. So I've got this glitter. I mean, it is really a scrap. And I'm going to actually just kind of run it off this transparent piece and just kind of right up to where it's just like it's gonna just about touch that blue. So I've got regular paper, I've got this foiled paper, I have textured navy paper, I have glitter, I have velvet, more glitter, a transparency. It's like, I just love it all. And then my daughter also had this written on her scrapbook, or on her Facebook page where she had put this. And so I'm actually going to use this on here someplace. And I'll probably put it around about here. But let me get my other things out. And then I've got these. I think these are from Snow and Cocoa. And I got them at Tuesday morning, and they're just the wood veneer pieces. So I'm going to use those down here someplace. I have to kind of figure out where everything's going. And then I'm going to put cold right after it. This was all in that same pack. And I'm pretty sure this was in there too, and it says Snowflakes. So maybe right about here, because I want this to be up here. So maybe that's my next thing. I need to get the title on here so that I don't lose. Actually, I don't know what the title is. Maybe the title is actually The Little Snow Day. But so I'm gonna put that up there. And it's kind of curved. I don't know if it's just from sitting around. I mean, I probably have had this for 2 or 3 years. Oh yeah, it's pre-COVID. That's how I decide everything now. Was it before COVID or after COVID? But it was before COVID because it was that Tuesday morning. So I'm going to just tape it down, and then I'll have to put on extra glue later, I'm sure. The other day I was kind of going through my scrapbook layouts and trying to line them up so I could have more room. Okay, let's see. I got 2.5 inches here. That's the middle. So I was trying to find a place for everything, and I found 2 layouts that I didn't even recheck the glue on. Okay, that looks like a great spot right there. Okay, and now I think I've got all her layers on her. So I'm gonna put this up here. I thought about putting on vellum just because I thought, oh, I've got all these fun textures. Maybe I need some vellum. But it just kind of didn't really do anything for it. So, ixnay on the vellum. But I love seeing all the textures. It's kind of like making a meal, and you know, you might have your favorite foods, but if they're all like the same texture or the same color, it's kind of boring. Okay, so I'm going to try to figure out where I'm at here, that I'm kind of centered. Okay, so I've got about 3 1/4 from here, and 1, 2, 3. 1/4 is to there. Okay, so I'm going to slide it over just a little bit. So now it's exactly the middle. Okay, so she's just a little bit tilted. Now since I have this little spot here, do I want to come up over it? Maybe I'll snip off a little piece of this, maybe at a little bit of an angle. And maybe the angle that the gold lines are in the transparency. Oh, the guy's coming out to work on my internet today, so I shouldn't be having to put up with another 11-hour download. I had another long download yesterday. It was like, oh my gosh, can this be any longer? So I think that's kind of where I want it there. Yeah, it's got to be over here. I almost want to put down that line. Maybe I need to move that line up just a little. Yeah, because I would like it touching there. The burr, I don't know if I'll put it touching. Do I want it a little bit off center like that? I think that probably looks good there. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm going to remember right where that's at. Okay, and do I want to go ahead and just glue this right away? Probably. If I can pick it up. I want some of the wood is a little bit or sticking out here, but I don't know, maybe I should have left it because it kind of almost stuck out like icicles do. Okay, so I'm just going to outline it with the tacky glue. I woke up at 4:40 and then I couldn't fall back to sleep, and then pretty soon I get a notice from on Patreon when Janet puts up another video. Was it over here? I think it was over here. Tell me. I think it was here. Yeah, that looks right. Because yeah, it's the same amount of distance. So I decided to watch Janet, and then I just stayed awake. So I don't know. Might be one of those days that I have to take a nap. That won't happen. It's my husband's only day off this week. He's got to work 72 hours. So I want to savor the time that I have with him. But he's at the dentist now, so I thought I'm going to go get this ready, and then after that internet guy leaves, I will load this video. I'm really loving this, even though, I mean, it's so funny. Maybe this best scrapbook pages aren't even really planned. Because sometimes I think, oh, this is such an epic photo, I really need to do something, and then it just doesn't turn out like I thought it would. But I'm really loving this. I think it's so adorable. Yeah, just my daughter go out there in the snow. Well, just like her niece, Alexandria, she goes out in the snow and does handstand. I was raised in Wisconsin. I don't know how come I didn't run away from home and go to Florida or something. I hate winter. It's like, what's wrong with people living in this winter? Oops, I just bent my... Oh, and these are from Mary Frances. No, Melissa Francis. I always say that because I know a Mary Frances. So it's from this, and it is... I mean, if I would have realized how much glitter was going to drop off, I would have probably just skipped it. And I put them in there backwards. But they're pop-out glitter accents. And I would say heavy on the glitter. So... And they were hard to get out. Well, these ones, some of them just fall out, but of course the ones you want, it's like you can hardly get them out of there. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put some tape in the middle of this. And then I'm going to have to definitely glue this because or I had already bent a piece of that. Probably when I tried to get it out of the package. It's like, of course, the one thing I really wanted, I've used a couple of the stars before. The stars are really pretty, but I'll tell you, I kind of, now when I buy things, I kind of check, is the glitter coming off this? You know, I check it in the package. It's like, if the glitter's coming off, I just don't even bring it home. So, because, you know, glitter's like a stray cat. You can't get rid of it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it, I want it more at the top because I got one coming over here. I think I'll put it up a little higher. Okay, and then I've got this one here I'm gonna put up by the snowflakes, by the word the snowflakes, or snowflakes. There's no "the" in the snowflake. The snowflakes. I wish, I see now that lots of companies are making like title words, and it's like, I love that. And it's like, oh my gosh, I've got an order coming from not Tuesday morning. Yeah, I wish. From Cherry on Top that I've been waiting for. They're waiting for one thing. It's like, oh, for Pete's sakes. And I'm bound determined not to pay an extra shipping fee to have part of it sent. So I'm just gonna wait on it. It's not like I'm needing anything. I mean, really. Especially when it's like I have a hard time even, you know, throwing away, you know, this little dot, for instance. Like, oh, it's kind of like a snowball. Where can I put it? Maybe there. I kind of wanted to put it right here, but maybe I would like it here. I've just got her title. Let me think about that. Or the little, she said it was, she said snow day, so the kids probably had off, but I think there was pictures of the kids that day actually playing in the snow. But this is maybe evening, because it looks like the lights are on, but maybe they do pop on when, you know, when it's hard to see, because it looks kind of dark. But I love all the colors. I mean, all the shades of blue. It's not like a whole lot of colors. Okay, I think, do I want that there? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it right here by snow day. I don't know. Maybe I'll save it for something else. Problem solved. Okay. So one more thing, I have enamel dots, and I'll tell you, it was like, I was having a hard time picking them up, but then when I brought out that velvet paper, oh, and this was 8.5 by 11, it cost me 99 cents 20 years ago, or 24 years ago. But it's like, oh, it was worth it today. So these are the ones that look like they match that blue velvet, so that is what I am using. Okay, so I'm gonna stick a few over here. I love this page. I love these colors. I've told you before, like, blue is my favorite color, totally. Let's see here. Do I want... I think I have to put them over here. This is my, did I think about what I was going to do with these? So I'm working with my triangle, which is, you know, I've got 2 big spots and then my little third spot right here. So, okay. But now we've got 4 things there, so I'm going to pop one more just down here, because this blue is beautiful with it anyhow. And we got 5 things up there, but I think I could use just a little something coming off here, so I'm going to do this too. If I can get out of my fingernail. Kind of bringing it around. Okay, so that's it. And this is all she told me about this day, so I guess that's my journaling. And I will leave some close-ups at the end, and like it if you liked it, and follow me if you haven't. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.